My ex-husband's wife questioned me. She asked why I told the truth. I shouted back, "I'm not afraid of you." Then I turned to leave, but she pushed me hard. I fell, hit my head, and blacked out. When I woke up in the hospital, my ex's wife Sala warned me. She said if I spoke the truth, she would tell my dad I was a homewrecker. She said she would destroy me. I told her even if I stay quiet, he won't stay with you. She told me not to worry. At that moment, my family entered the room. They asked me what happened. Shala gave me a warning look. I had no choice. I said I fell by accident. She satisfied and left. My sick father came to see me. He asked everyone to leave. He wanted to talk to me alone. He told me to stay away from my ex. Don't ever mess with him again. I told him I'd never do anything that disgraces my family. After my parents left, my ex snuck into the room. He touched my head, asking if it hurt. I wanted to push him away, but I had no strength. He asked why I went to that house. I pretended to be calm. I said I only wanted a last goodbye. I told him I already loved someone else. He wished me happiness. Then he left, disappointed. After leaving the hospital, I went back to work. As soon as I arrived, Chinar greeted me. He covered my eyes, saying he had a surprise. When I opened my eyes, all my co-workers were there. They sang happy birthday to me. They held a party just for me. I was so happy. Chinar told me he was glad he met me. I hugged him back. Right then, my ex appeared. The two men started fighting again. I stood there, helpless. After that day, my ex never came back to the company. The office was in chaos. I heard from Chinar that many big clients left. He was exhausted. I found my ex's assistant and asked where he was. I don't want to see the company he built with sweat just fall apart. The assistant took me to him. I told him to go back to work, or the board would remove him. He said he didn't care. He said he had nothing left to lose. I was furious and shouted, "Do you know how much I gave up for you?" He froze. I suddenly realized I slipped up. He begged me to tell him the truth. I said there was nothing. He got angry. He told me to get out of his sight. I went to the beach. I called my best friend. I wanted to vent, but she was at work and couldn't come. I was losing my mind. I had no one to talk to. Suddenly, I thought of Chinar. I called him, but after a few words, it felt wrong, so I hung up. I sat at the beach, helpless. Then Chinar appeared. He said he would listen to me. I broke down crying hard. He pulled me into his arms. After crying, I felt lighter. I thanked Chinar for being there, but I told him this problem can only be solved by me. The next day, I calmed myself down. I decided to tell my ex the truth. I went to the beach, but I saw him with Shala. I turned and ran back to the office. I went to Chinar's office. I asked if he still liked me. He said yes, always. I held his hand and said, "I want to be with you."